This is my audience. There you go. No, no, you're fine. You're just gonna stay over there.
Hello.
Cool.
How y'all doing?
Hello.
There we go.
Okay, so this is the last series of talks about the failed prison system in America. Throughout the course of the semester, I've been talking about how mandatory minimums, bail bonds, the failure of our mental health program have all made it so that America, according to the NAACP, has the highest amount of incarcerated people in its population. Not one of the things that we should be proud to lead the world in. So what I propose to do to fix certain things is legislation is the only way I can see to go about it. Privatized prisons, that has to get out of the way. With people like Earmark, the CEO, and the DEA selling parts of the prisons for certain corporations to take over instead of the state themselves, it makes it so that inmates inside the prisons don't get the quality care which they deserve because they're still humans. In the society that we live in today, it's very easy to not care about the people that are inside the prisons, but there's still people too. And when you have certain cases like in Texas where they run out of food, and in Alabama where they had 50 members die in 2014 when they only had 30 people die in the past 2 years, things are getting a lot worse before they're getting better. When we go to the mandatory minimums, it makes it seem like everything is on the up and up, everything is okay, as in if you commit this crime, you get this amount of years once you commit said crime. But what really happens is it only switches the power from the judge to the prosecutors, as in the prosecutor could say when they're interrogating you, you did this and this. If you help us out, we'll settle a deal with you. If you don't, you're going to get this amount. And we see it on Law and Order. You're looking at 10 to 15 and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't do any justice to the people who are going through the court case. It makes it seem like you're still getting your right to due process and all that, when it's only a shift of power to a group of people who didn't go to school for that. So after you go about the privatized prisons, after you go about the mandatory minimums, the failure of the mental health system in America, millions of dollars go down the drain full of just shoving medicine down these people's throats and not actually having therapeutic centers for them. There used to be some in the 50s, but they all closed down due to, I'm going to edit that, due to, God damn it, I can't remember, I'm going to edit that. Damn, can't remember. But anyway, so I propose that the only way to go about fixing the said population problem is to get rid of privatized prisons, to get rid of mandatory minimums, and to get our mental health system back to the way it was originally for, like, fuck, just cut that off. Just cut it off.